Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Juana and I am the crafty Puerto Rican. Today I'm going to be working on sublimation and I'm going to be sublimating some shirts. I have some color shirts that I ordered from AJ Blanks. She started bringing some adult shirts for sublimation in different colors. So I decided to try them because I thought the colors were beautiful. I ordered 3 of them right here. I ordered this beautiful pink, this mint color, and this lavender color. They are all beautiful. So I'm gonna be doing this video explaining step by step on how to do sublimation and also how to print them out in the printer, all right? So guys, let's get started. We are here in Silhouette Studio. So I still use Silhouette Studios to work with my sublimation project because it is so easy to just print out of it, even though I do have Cricut Design Space. I'm going to show you both ways so you compare the way each of them are done. But let's say that I have already saved my design, my library. So you either can go to your downloads by clicking this file icon in here, and then you go to downloads, and you can pick any design that you have in the PNG. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this as an example. Let's say that I want to do the man black and white PNG. I'm gonna go, let me open this file to see how, yeah, right here. I'm gonna pick the PNG one and I'm gonna open it, okay? So this is an example of how easy it is just to download it from your files, either the desktop or your downloads or wherever you decide to save your designs. This one is a very cute design. I like it a lot. Let me eliminate this pick here. I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna erase the red outline just to make it like real, okay? If you don't know how to do this, a lot of the files that you bring in is gonna come with a red outline. Even when you do your own design here and you choose the color, it will have the red outline. I have explained this before. So all you're gonna be doing is you're gonna go to this fourth icon in here. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. It has a straight. You're gonna click that, and then when this one comes in, you're gonna click the second icon, and then you're gonna go ahead here. You're gonna click this box, the white box, okay? And that will eliminate the red outline. So I really love this design. I really like this one. Yeah, I might print it out. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna save it anyway. File, save as library. Okay. All right. So this is my library right here. I'm gonna say okay, and it saved it. So I can go ahead and close it. Now, the other way you can do this is by going to the library. When you use your studio, it gives you the option to save it to your library or save it to the hard drive. In this case, I saved a lot of my designs on this library also because all I have to do is go click library. Let me click this up because it's open. And then I choose the design that I'm going to be working with. I'm going to choose the one that I want to show you right here. So it's right here. I'm going to click it twice, and it's right here. So this is the design that I'm going to be working with. I have already have it sized into an 11-inch in width and a height of 8, all right? So all you're gonna do is, in order to print it, you're gonna go ahead, go here. You're gonna click the printing icon. You're gonna hit print. And then you're gonna choose the printer that you're going to print from. I'm gonna be choosing my 15,000 Epson Eco Tank because that give me the availability to print into a larger size. So yeah, so I'm gonna click in here and I'm gonna go apply. Okay, before I do apply, I'm gonna go to preferences because I want to make sure that I have the correct paper size, and I don't have it. I have the letter size. So I'm gonna drop this down and I'm going to pick the A3 size, which is the same thing as the 11.7 by 16.5 paper. And then I also check to make sure that I have everything else looks good. I'm gonna go ahead to here to more options, and then I'm gonna make sure that I have it in mirror image. I already have it preset into mirror image into my printer. In my printers, I have also everything preset, the type of paper and everything that I need is already preset in here. So since I like this, I'm gonna go okay, and then I'm gonna go apply. All right. So I'm not gonna hit print because I have already printed this design. And so I don't want to print it twice. Okay, so let me close this in. All right. I'm gonna cancel this. Now I'm gonna take you to Cricut Design Space, and I'm gonna show you how easy that you print this from Cricut Design Space, especially that now in Cricut, you can print larger size images. So anywho, I'm gonna close in here because I'm not gonna be using this, right? So I'm gonna take you to Cricut Design Space for those who are new and they don't know how to print PNG files from there. I'm gonna go ahead and take you there, okay? So don't go anywhere, all right? Okay, guys, so we are here on Cricut Design Space. So for those who are new and you don't know how Cricut Design Space works, now that I'm in the home page, I'm gonna go and click here, and I'm going to click Canvas. Once I am in Canvas, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna go down the side on the left side. On the lower part, it says upload. I'm gonna go and upload the image, all right? I'm gonna upload an image. Click here. I'm gonna click browse. I'm gonna go to my downloads, because that's where I have my stuff, right here. I'm gonna open, and it's gonna appear right here, you see? So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna pick the complex because it looks pretty complex to me, so I always pick complex. And then on the lower right, I'm gonna go continue. It gives you the chance, to check if we have anything that you want to eliminate in the image, but this image already saw it on silhouette and it doesn't have anything wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and gonna go apply and continue. Once I apply and continue, since this image is gonna be a PNG, I'm gonna print it on the print then cut. And I'm gonna click print then cut. Then I'm gonna upload. Okay, so now I have it here. I had it before, but I wanted to show you how it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna delete this because I don't want to have two of them. Okay, so I'm gonna delete it and I'm gonna use the one that I have. So I'm gonna click here, you click the image, then you click add to canvas. Okay, guys, so the image is here. So you have the same dimensions that the other one on silhouette. Pay attention to all the steps that I'm doing to print this image in comparison to the one that I just did in silhouette. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to make it. All we're gonna do is just the printing section of it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to hit continue. And then I'm going to send to printer. Once I send to printer, that's where you're going to be choosing your printer. Once I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and select to print. I'm gonna send it to the 2720. So I'm going to hit 2720. And then use system dialog. Of course, you need to choose system dialog. And I usually leave it at bleed. So I'm going to hit print. And then it's going to give me my printer settings. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to choose the right printer. I chose a 2720, so I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to go ahead and let me see what else can I check. 2720, everything is fine. Let me hit preferences, make sure that everything is fine. Premium presentation paper mat, which is what I use. Letter is not the letter size, it's the A4. Okay, I always choose the A4 because that's the way it's set up on my printer. Then I'm gonna go to the more option to make sure that everything is selected, the mirror image is selected, everything is fine. I'm gonna hit OK, and then I'm gonna hit print. So that's it, that's all you have to do. And then I'm gonna take you to the table. We're gonna go ahead and press the shirts, okay? If you have any question about the whole process, you can rewatch this video again, or you can go back to my videos. I have lots of video in sublimation, including also sublimating tumblers and mugs. So guys, what do you think? I think that the process on the Silhouette Studio is faster. But you know, hey, this works perfectly if you don't have Silhouette. Both systems work perfectly, and it's a matter of your preferences, all right? So I will see you in a little bit, okay? So these are some of the items that you're going to need to work with sublimation. This is heat-resistant tape. It comes in different brands, including the Cricut brand. The butcher paper, I get it in a roll from Amazon, and the sticky roller, those disposable rollers that you use to take up the lint of the garments. And also, of course, you're going to need a source of heat, like a heat press. I have this heat press that I use. Also, you can use the Cricut heat presses. Now, the thing with this heat press is that you really have to exert a lot of pressure for a whole minute, and you have to keep it there. And any sudden movement is going to ruin the project. And you're also going to need a printer that will be converted for sublimation, or you can also buy some brands of printers that already come specific for sublimation. I happen to purchase this one from Epson. It's a regular printer. It's an Eco Tank, prints from 8.5 to 11 inches. And also you can use the legal size, which is 8.5 by 14. And then I purchased this one. Is also another Epson Eco Tank right here. This one has a larger print capability, so it can print all the way to regular paper or letter size to a 11 by 17, or I think 13 by something. I don't remember the other one because I never use it, but it's a even bigger size. And it's the same thing. It's a regular printer that I switched to sublimation and easily done. But instead of using the ink that come with the printer, you just purchase sublimation ink and use it instead. If you want to know how to do that, I have a video that explains step by step how to switch this regular printer to sublimation. All right, and that's it. So let's start the whole process. So let's start with this sublimation. This is the design that I'm going to be starting with. I'm going to be using this ruler. It's a special ruler to cut paper, like with a serrated edge, and it helps to do the shape that I want, because if you leave the paper with a square or the regular edge of the paper, when you press the design, it's going to leave the demarcation of the square of the paper. But if you cut it in little pieces, then it does not leave that mark. So this ruler, I help you to do that. If you don't have this ruler, you can use your fingers and cut pieces of paper off the edge of the paper, okay? So I'm gonna be showing you the ones that I already printed. So there's a total of 4. I printed an additional one to press on a fourth shirt, okay? So the next thing we're gonna be doing is that we are going to open the shirt and we're gonna use a lint roller. And this is very important. You want to clean the shirt because every little dust that you leave on that shirt is gonna mess up the shirt with sublimation. It's gonna become like blue spots on the shirt. So you wanna make sure that that shirt is clean out of all the dust, okay? If you want to do it a couple of times, do it a couple of times. You will be surprised how much dust the shirts accumulates, especially on the white shirts. So the next thing you're gonna do is that you're going to use the paper, okay, the butcher paper, and you're gonna put it in between the shirt. This is the roll that I buy from Amazon, like I showed you earlier. You're gonna put it in between the shirt. If you don't use this butcher paper, the ink that you press on the front is gonna seep to the back, and it's gonna damage the shirt. All right. This is very important, all right? Make sure that the paper is completely flat. You don't want to leave any bump on the paper or the shirt without being stretched out. Because if you do that, also it's gonna mess up the design. So make sure that it's all nice and flat. And you see me using the roller again because I was touching it with my hands and I want to make sure that there's no dust or anything on that shirt. Now we're going to put the design with the design facing the shirt. All right. And I'm going to be using, of course, the neck ruler. I use it because sometimes it helps me center the design into the shirt, but you don't need to have it. You can use your fingers, and you usually measure 3 to 4 fingers down from the neck. And I also use this technique, which is folding the paper in half, and that also helped me to center the design, okay? Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is measure with a ruler side to side to make sure that the design is centered. Some people eyeball it, but I like using the ruler just to give me an idea and to verify that the design is completely centered, all right? So once I do this, the next thing to do is to use the heat resistant tape to tape the design into the shirt. You wanna make sure that all the corners are covered because you wanna make sure that that design is not gonna shift from the shirt once you put it in the heat press. When the design is loose and you don't use enough tape, it creates what they call ghosting. It's like a shadow of ink, and sometimes it's so bad that it damages the whole design. So I'm gonna be pressing the shirt at a temperature of 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. Also make sure that the shirt is flat on the press. You don't want any bumps from the paper, the butcher paper in the shirt, or from the fabric of the shirt itself. Make sure that it's flat, all right? And the next thing we're gonna do is gonna protect the equipment by using the second piece of the butcher paper. This one is done. I'm gonna throw away both pieces of the butcher paper and I'm gonna remove the sublimation paper real fast. This is beautiful, people. Look at these colors. I love it. Those colors are popping. So for the next 3 shirts that I'm going to be pressing, I'm just going to be showing you the pressing part, okay? I'm not going to be doing the first part of placing butcher paper on the shirt and all of that stuff, just the pressing part, okay? The next shirt is going to be the purple shirt. And I'm repeating the same process on all the 3 shirts. And that came out amazing, beautiful. The next one is going to be the pink shirt with flowers in shape of a heart. If you notice, I'm making sure that the shirt is nice and flat. People, this is very important, okay? And I'm placing, of course, the butcher paper on top. And I forgot to mention, some of these shirts are for Mother's Day's gift. Wow, I am loving this one. Look at those colors. The next and last shirt is gonna be a white shirt. This one is not from AJ Blanks. I bought this one at Michael's. It's a new brand that they're bringing on sublimation shirts. It's 100% polyester. And I like that shirt, the quality of it. I haven't decided yet which one I'm gonna keep. All depends on how nice they look. I will decide later. And look at these people. Look at how beautiful. I think this is one of my favorite designs. It came out beautiful. I'm gonna take you now to the table, okay? So guys, these are the first three shirts that I sublimated with the AJ Blanks shirts. And this one came out amazing. The colors are so amazing and bright. All right. I did have some ghosting here and here, but that is on me because I do remember that I did not place any tape here or here. And believe me, people, that does make a difference because if the plating of the press comes down, it shifts a little bit, and I think that's what happened because I did place plenty of tape on the other ones, and I had no ghosting whatsoever. But I love this mint shirt. I love the colors. They came very bright. So these shirts are amazing for sublimation and give you the option of not doing only white shirts. Yeah, and this one is the purple one. Of course, look at how beautiful with the black design. Perfection. I really love it a lot. Okay. And I'm gonna give you a closer look on the first one because I didn't do it. Look at those color, people. Isn't that amazing? I love it. And then I have the third one right here. These colors are fire. Look at that color. And for those who are new to sublimation, this goes into the fabric, okay? And it doesn't smear on anything and you don't feel it. It's just amazing. That's why people like it so much. They all came out great, so I haven't decided which one I'm gonna keep yet. So the last shirt that I sublimated is not from AJ Blanks. This is from Michael's, and the name of the brand is Make Market. It was the last one that I saw there when I purchased it. It's 100% polyester, and I was impressed on how thick it is. It's even thicker than the Cricut brand. Very heavy, and it's nice, very nice feel. And I sublimated it amazing. Look at this design, people. Look at how beautiful. Okay. I like the feel of it. Now, one thing that happens that I wasn't expecting, the butcher paper got stuck into the print of the shirt back here. I still have some paper stuck in there. That never happened to any shirt before that I sublimated. I imagine it's the type of ink that they use to make the label. So no big deal, but I just wanted to make you aware of that. Maybe, I don't know what we can put in between the paper and the shirt so that doesn't happen. But overall, I love all the results of the sublimation on all the shirts, including this one from Michael's. Okay. So guys, I will see you in a little bit. Okay. This is the end of the video. If you have any questions about the whole process of sublimation, you can ask those questions down in the description box and I'll be happy to answer those questions. Also, if you are new to the channel and you have not subscribed yet, consider subscribing to my channel, The Crafty Pro Weekend. Don't forget to click the notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future videos. Also, don't forget to click the thumbs up or the like button. And guys, I will see you soon with some new contents. Bye bye. Hasta luego.